Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. Today we're doing a Gatecrash draft, but before we do so we have to talk about Basilica Screecher that I must learn to spell with a C, I see now, because I spelled it with a K. Anyway, there has been some talk about Basilica Screecher on the channel on YouTube, and I didn't draft it highly enough in an earlier draft. So I looked up some stuff about it, and people are having different opinions, but overall they think it's better than what I thought it was, because I see a 1/2 flyer not doing much, but of course it's an Orzhov card that Orzhov needs for the extra extort trigger. It's a great guy for carrying Hands of Binding for the Dimir deck, so I have upgraded him now to a 5th to 7th pick. I've also added these notes. This document, there is a link to the show notes for it. It might not be updated because it takes some time to update this. But overall, thank you to Theorion1196 and to Ryan Luna 83 for commenting on the picks. And please feel free to comment on the picks. I try to learn and become a better drafter, and the picks sure helped me. So now let's play. We are going to play a Swiss, because we get to play more in Swiss tournaments. And to our assistants we have MTG Goldfish with the current Gatecrash price list, so we don't know what to pick for monetary reasons, because we are trying to lose as little as possible. We're also keeping this notes document nearby so we can note stuff about cards that we find useful. The notes document will not be an article on mtgostrat.com, because it's compiled of stuff other people have written about Gatecrash. So it's my personal notes, but I have put it on another site if you want to see. So the link is in the show notes. And we are sewn off. And it's time for the first pick. And there is the Nightveil Specter, and that's a pretty good card. What else is there that we could first pick? Warmind Infantry is good. We love Boros. I heard about the Verdant Haven deck in 170, in the issue 170, the episode 170 of Limited Resources. Dracoin Crazes is of course good, but I think the Spectre is the stronger card here. But that makes me have to go Dimir, and I am not the guy that can break Dimir. Is it worth anything? No, it's not. It looks so good. The Flux Mage is pretty good as well. Jesus. So what is my pick here? A Gift or Sova is pretty good. I am taking the Spectre. I am going Dimir, perhaps, or perhaps I will be able to get out of it. So what do we have here? Righteous Shards, great in Soul Sisters and Pauper. Massive Raid, sweet removal, goes bad. There's the Basilica Screech. I'm sure you guys prefer it over removal as well. It is on color. As I said, it is a great card. 3 mana counter spells. I'm pretty suspicious towards that. Rapid hybridization is sweet, though I don't think we need to pick it this highly. Am I crazy if I pick the Screecher now? This guy is a 2/1 flyer. Oh shit, I've had this discussion about Basilica Screecher too much. I have to pick it. Okay, Undercity Informer. Interesting finisher of games. Wow, I can do so many bad things with this deck. It really opens me for mistakes. I'm an aggressive player, I like to attack. And I am now picking up... There's the Leyline Phantom, but 5 drops are many in this. The Crazes. It's pretty nice. Is it the Informer or the Craziest? The Informer is in color. Do I want to be a little Dimir, a little Simic? Not sure. Oh, having a mill team would be sweet. I don't know if it works. But hey guys, let's make it work. Wow, I'm going where I never wanted to go. Gatecrash is a good card. Red cards, very hard to fit in with black. Unless I go Borsov. Paranoid Illusions is just bad. Last Thoughts doesn't look very good. Well, hello, sweetie. It's so expensive, but it's pure value. I am picking the Dinrova Horror, and I am so deep in the Dimir swamp. So let's see if Dimir's actual deck is someone else picking Dimir. Totally lost. I think Undercity Informer is a great card if you can get the mill cards, but it's not good in multiples. And Totally Lost looks like it will always be useful. And I think this is a card that will grow with the format. A 2/3 blocker for 3 that might mill out the game. I must have some removals. I'm picking Totally Lost here. Voidwalk, what's the point of that? There's Purge the Profane. No, it's not what I thought it was. Shadow Slice, super bad. Scatter Arc, super bad. Hey, Keymaster Rogue. He can carry Cypher. I need to pick up some Cypher cards, but I don't think they are hard to get. So, what is he picking up? I have to look for Enter the Battlefield effects. It is possible that Keymaster Rogue is just crap. And I don't want these kinds of Cypher cards that do nothing. Because Cypher is a mess. You really have to work for it. And I want something good to happen. Okay, Sage Road Dennison. You are milling. Is it the removal? Limited Resources, episode 170. A great speech about the auras in Gatecrash. That is why I'm not picking Way of the Thief. I like Sage Road Dennison here. But I think the pick is the removal. I'm gonna O3 this so hard. The Defender with Evolve sounds like something I would want to hide behind. The Shade looks extremely expensive and very, very slow for this format. The 1/4 wall. Wow. I think I'd rather have the 1/4 wall and spend my mana on winning the game in some other way. Oh, Purge the Profane, it looks so good, but it isn't good. Horror of the Dim, crap. Scatter Arc is just so horribly bad. Because this is a format about creatures and it's a 4 mana counterspell. I don't like counterspells in Limited at all. I will play them rarely. And I will definitely not play them if they cost 4 and don't counter creature spells. So we are picking Sage Road Dennison here. And someone is picking up our shit. This is a counterspell that actually looks like something. I will look stupid when I sit with that in my hand when Battalion is running over me. But there is no other pick here. So it's Psychic Strike. I really don't like that. Slate Street Ruffian is not the best. Because it's not really unblockable. I like the Guildgate, so we are so heavily Dimir. And this card is just horribly, horribly bad. Unless I can mill them out with it. So what about Midnight Recovery? I have to have some Cypher cards. At least that affects the board. Yeah. In some weird situation I could pick a naturalize. Okay, Shadow Slice for the aggro Dimir build. There will be an aggro Dimir deck, I'm sure, but I am not the guy to invent it. And Shadow Slice has a place in that, but it costs 5. It's so bad. Jesus. Thespian Stage. I don't understand why this isn't more expensive yet. There's another Dinrova Horror. He looks really good, but do I really want 2 of them? Mortar Strider could be a bother and be very nice with the Basilica Screecher. There is my other Basilica Screecher, and he might even be the pick again. Do I need Toad in Rova Horrors? It's a 6-drop. He does a lot. He's very comparable to Voidwalker, and I think Voidwalker is definitely a stronger pick than Basilica Screecher. So I am now... Oh, there's Last Thoughts. What does the curve look like? I think Last Thoughts is not good enough. I'm picking up the other Dinrova Horror. Pulpit, Morpheus, Merfolk of the Depths, so bad. Balustrade Spy looks good. Beacon Apparition looks bad. This guy is good. Shadow Slice looks bad. Also, the Dimir deck looks so expensive. Bane Alley Broker. Oh yeah. There's another Last Thoughts. I should perhaps pick up a Last Thoughts somewhere on the line. Bane Alley Broker, come to Papa. Do we want to intimidate? Oh, there's Kingpin Pets. But we don't want to splash. Leyline Phantom for 5. I think it's just the Balustrade Spy again. But we do need to pick up some cipher here. Or something to just block with. Maybe it's the Denizen. I think it's the Spy. More removal, more cheap spells is what we're looking for now. Miming Slime. Someone's getting a good Simic deck. Paranoid Delusions. Oh, it's just bad. And there's another Totally Lost. And an Armor Transport. And a Croconura. Oh, I want to play the Evolved deck. I haven't done it yet. You have seen all my drafts. This is only the first time I play. So I will blame any mistakes on not having played the format. But I do think Totally Lost is strong. And I'm gonna pick that up again. Dying Wish, horrible, horrible. The Guild Mage. Tutu Flyer. Fire Shift. I'm picking up the Guild Mage here for some early defense. Hey! Where are my cards? Why are you passing me madcap skills? On the 9th, on my 6th pick. Okay, I'm gonna test Morbus Strider. I have no idea how good he is, but he looks pretty good. Ooh, Contaminated Ground, super bad. There is some Gruul things coming around here. Dangerous guys. Do we want Beacon Apparition? We don't have much in the way of sci-fi yet. I think Gridlock is better in the Simic deck. We need to think about a way to win here. I'm not sure about that pick. There is Last Thoughts, and I think we are taking it now. Because we are not playing that. So what is the plan here? Wow, it's not even a 1/1 flyer for 1. And Shadow Slice, just so bad. Taking the Pulpit. I still think it's a nice manipulator, it's a great card. We have 13 creatures. I don't know if I will splash for it. I know a lot of people have hated it in the comments. A lot of people. There has been some hate for it in the comments. I think I need to pick up something sweet in order to make this deck playable. I have very little removal, so I might actually splash the Pulpit. Looks like I will be able to get enough playables. Rage Beast is great. Sunhome Guildmage. Cursed Confession is bad. There's a Grisly Spectacle, and that's pretty much my first pick. Yep. Another 4 mana casting costs card. You really need cheaper spells, and that is perhaps an argument for the Basilica Screecher. But when the battalion forces come, what can he do? He can't really do much. Crisis, Scatter Arc, Edict, Keymaster Rogue. I don't have any nice effects with him, but I do have a lot of mill. Now, at least some mill. I'm gonna try out the white of Precinct 6. The other alternative would be Death Approach, but I'm gonna try out the white. Because they talked about him on limited resources, and he seemed like he's better than expected. Wow, 8 mana. Totally lost the gun. There's an Orso Guildmate for me splashing my Pulpit. And Dying Wish is just bad. Prophetic Prism. Greenside Watcher, Way of the Thief, Totally Lost. Do I want to play 3 Totally Lost? I need to survive until we reach 5 and 6 mana, then we'll start doing these things. Yeah, I'm playing 3 Totally Lost. I'm giving up on the white stuff. So give me something good. The Rogue. Totally Lost again. Earth Confession, Armor Transport, Leyline Phantom. There must be enough 5-drops now. So, Death Cult Rogue, here we go. This is a 5-drop I can get behind. And there's Hands of Binding. So, given that I have enough 5 and 6 drops, I am gonna pick the Hands of Binding here because I hear so much good things about it. So, Basilica Screecher with Hands of Binding. Everything is good. This one looks like a Death Approach. Wow, at least I'm in the right colors. Illness in the ranks. It's a Cloudfin Raptor, and I really want to play with that card. So let's pick it up. Agoraphobia, Sky Games, Prism, but I'm a 2-color deck. Do I really need Prism? No, I don't. I need removal, but removal that doesn't affect Battalion. I'll take it. Way of the goddamn thief. I'm not sure I'll play it. And I'm definitely not playing Paranoid Delusions, because it just doesn't affect the board, and I will need to affect the board to survive. I think that's a critical mistake in this deck, to not affect the board, because you will be overrun by everybody. The only deck that's slow enough seems to be Orzhov. Another Way of the Thief. Wow, 31 playables. I'm taking Leyline Phantom for the sideboard. And I'm gonna sideboard him in against Gruul. But I don't want to play him because my deck is so expensive. So I'm gonna play all these cheat cards. Wow. Maybe no one is Simic. Okay, I did it. I went for the Dimir deck. And I'm not sure what this deck does. The plan is to win with Dimir Horrors, so it's the control version. But incidental mill with Death Approach, and then perhaps mill them out with, you know, that guy. Where is he? So no Shadow Slice, possibly no Midnight Recovery, but Undercity Informer. And look, I am playing him, the Basilica Screecher. Yay! Banally Broker, I'm gonna test out Mortar Strider, he might be really bad. I am gonna play the counterspell and complain about it. I'm gonna play my Nightveil Specter because he's just amazing. I'm gonna play the full set of Totally Losts. I am sideboarding Leyline Phantom. I don't think I will have room for Way of the Thief. I'm gonna cipher into cards and Hands of Binding. 27 cards. So we need to drop 4 of these, and we've already thrown out Way of the Thief and Leyline Phantom and Midnight Recovery. And I think we need to cut the 4 drops first and foremost. I think the Anemones will be very useful. I am not sure about Keymaster Rogue. He's a great target for our few cipher cards. And he will block. But what else is there to take out? Do I have to take out Last Thoughts? But that's sort of like the idea of the deck. You know what? I'm taking out the counterspell. So 3 more cards to go. Removal and binding, pretty good. We need the flyers and the evasion guys. I keep looking at Keymaster Rogue. I'm not convinced. Not convinced at all about him. For who is he bouncing? He can't bounce the... No, he can bounce the white. What is he bouncing? But he is so good at getting through with this stuff. Is it Balustrade Spy? Can it be the 2/3 flyer that I won't play? But I need him for my Death Approach. No. I'm not sure, but no. Yeah. Oh, God, what have I done? The Dinrova Horrors are the idea behind the deck, so I'm keeping them. And that is based solely on the power of Voidwalker in RTR. I sure hope his name was Voidwalker, but you know, the 5-mana guy that return creature to your opponent's hand. So how will I survive till 6 mana? Is it Last Thoughts? Do I have to cut one of the Last Thoughts? I can't cut removal. How much removal do I have? I have Agoraphobia, 2 Death Approaches, Grisly Spectacle. And then everything else must be good at blocking or attacking. The Cloudfin Raptor is probably not in the right place, but I need an early drop. I won't cut the Broker, I need the unblockable guy. I guess I have to cut. Or is it the wall I'm cutting? So, the wall is useful against Gruul and Battalion, I guess. And Keymaster Rogue is useful against Orzhov, mostly. Yeah, I think it's a Balustrade Spy. So one more card to cut. Scream loudly at me so I can hear what you want me to cut. Oh, Mr. Morbus Strider, you look so bad. And I have only... But do I go down to 13 creatures? What about this? 13 creatures. 6 removal, 2 Dendrova Horrors. Morbus Strider is like a wall, but there's no synergy. If I had more extort, I could use him, but he isn't very good. So maybe that's my deck. Wow, so I went Dimir. I promised myself that I would go Dimir once. And this is me going Dimir once. Well, playing Dimir Control with Incidental Mill and perhaps a Mill Victory with the Guild Mage. But not heavy mill at all. We are throwing out cards that obviously support the mill strategy, and we didn't draft them. So we are Dimir Control. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. If you look at my video playing against Dimir, it was so easy to win. Well, let's see what happens.